You can see in data frame, how do we build the data frame on? We build the data frame on dictionary. Okay, I hope you can see this is a dictionary. Correct, this is a dictionary. The key of your dictionary correspond to the columns of the data frame. Okay, and the values of your dictionary corresponding to the rows of the data frames. Are you with me? Yeah, so that means how many columns I have in this case? I have 4 columns. How come I know? It's because of names, scope, attempts, and qualified. Those are the 4 columns. And how many rows I have? Then you have to count. Okay, so it's A to J, right? So probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10. Okay, I have 10 rows by 4 columns. Got it? That's the size of my data frame. Yeah? Okay, so my question is how do we create that data frame? Yeah? So very simple, right? What you need to do is to create a data frame called df. Okay, equals to. Okay, and then I'll just put PD is a pandas that imported. Take note, you need to import this one. Okay, pandas and PD. Yeah, so the PD is the pandas library that is imported. Okay, so what I need to do is to just put PD dot data frame. Okay, and then what I need to push in? I need to push in the dictionary. Okay, so when I do this, not data frame of this F. Okay, so if I do this, I want to show you a few things. If I do this, when I run this program, it's not defined. Okay? Oh, exam data, sorry. Okay. In fact, wait. I don't need this. Okay. Let's wait. Okay, so as I said, if you don't pass in the label, okay, that means you don't label your index, okay, the index will start running number from 0 to n-1 on the n rows. You follow me? Okay, so can you see now I create this is a data frame, but the problem with this data frame is this: my index are running number 0 to 9. Okay, but in this case I don't want. Okay, this label is going to be the student name. Okay, by right this should be. Oh, sorry, no. Okay, I don't know why you put ABC. Okay, by right, I will take away the name column. The label, this will make sense for the index to be the student name, right? By right, it should make sense that way. Yeah. So, but now I only want to have this index label to be A to J. Okay. So what I need to do is very simple. When I create my data frame, okay, I can then go and say index equals to label. Okay, so then what will happen is that it will replace your 0 to 9, okay, that is auto-generated with the label, and this label is defined by your list, okay, of that. Follow me? Yeah, that's one way. There's many ways to do it. There's one way. I show you another way. Okay, I do this, then I can say df dot index equals to label. Okay, I'll still get the same result. Got it? That means what? I create my data frame first. My index are default from 0 to 9. Yeah. Then I push in my label to using this list. Yeah. Then when I reprint my data frame, I'll get this. Got it? So either you do this way, or you create the data frame at the same time. You also attach the label. It's up to you. Understand what I'm talking about? Or you can do this. Or you can do this one. You can cut this and then put a comma here and then do this. Follow me so far? Okay, now so I leave it to you. Okay, no right or wrong, no wrong, but as long as you can get it, I'm fine. Yeah. Okay. Easy, right? Okay, good. The next one. Okay, the next one. I'm going to okay. The next one is the same thing. I create the dictionary is the same, all the same. So I create the data frame. What do I want to do with my data frame? Okay, wait. I create. Oh, sorry. Before I go to B, right? I want to show you something also. Yeah. So sorry. I also want to show you this one. .info. Is it .info? Yes. Okay, so I want to show you a few things. Okay, so one thing is .info. Okay, what does it tell you? .info is very simple. It tells you the column name. It tells you in this case. Okay, can you see? Can you see that 10, 8, 10, 10? What does that mean? Okay, it means that in the name column there's 10 rows. All these 10 rows that don't have noun value. Okay, that means 10 non-noun means there's no NaN value found inside that row. Okay, but in the columns of score, right? How come it's 8? Reason because in the column of score, you will see 2 NaN in there. So that's why 8 plus 2 is 10, right? So you see 2 of them there. Are you with me? Are you following me? So if you don't believe me, what you can do is that you scroll up your data frame a little bit. Okay, can you see under the score, can you see there's one NaN? There's another NaN here. Saw that? Can I? So I can tell you, a lot of people ask me, what's the purpose of this? Because now I only have 10 rows, right? What happened? For example, in this case, what happened in this case? Oh. Okay, in this case, how many rows do I have? Okay, I have quite number of rows, right? So what I need to know is that, do I have any NaN value inside this column or not? How do I tell? Cannot tell, right? So what I need to do is very simple. I come here, I just do df.info. Is it df? Let me see. df1. Yeah. Okay, and now immediately can I see? Can you see how many rows I have? 503 rows. 503 rows. Do I have any noun value in all the columns? No. Why? Because I have all 503. Are you with me? Are you with me? Very important, because this helps you to find out the quality of your data that you have. Yeah. See whether is there any NaN or not. Because remember, if I have NaN, when you do a mean or you do a sum or do whatever, then it don't make sense, because you don't know how to do the NaN calculation. Yeah. So in this case, my data set is very clean. It's good. I have 503 rows. All the columns of that all the 5 columns I have, all have no NaN. That means I have some value inside there, which is good. So that at least I can use it to compute. You follow me? Okay, so in the lab, the amount of data is small, very small. But if you really download it from the website, okay, the data, for example, this is only 2 years of data. If I downloaded 13 years worth of data. Can you see how many rows I have? I got 3,281 rows. Okay, and do I have any NaN there? Don't have. Good. I'm happy. Yeah? So then from there I can start analyzing my data. Got it? Now that is how I use the info. Got it? Okay, I think there's another function that I use is called summary. Let me see. Oh, summary. Okay, maybe let me go and find. I have another one, very good one that actually info. Okay, never mind. During the break, I go and find out. I'll show you another one very useful. They actually give you statistics of all the data. Yeah, so we are talking about it maybe later. Okay, so that's for exercise 1. Okay, so this is not inside the notes, but it's inside the exercise. I think it's important to help you to understand your data content, the quality of your data. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's move on to the second exercise. Okay, and very simple. Okay, now what I want to do is to print out the first 3 rows, right, on my data frame. Okay, my data frame looks like this, right? How to print the first 3 rows? Easy? Can anyone tell me how to print out first 3 rows? Can anyone tell me? You want to use LOC or IOC? I want to print out the first 3 rows. So based on the question, right, I only want to print out the first 3 rows. So how do I print out the first 3 rows? If I use LOC, this is going to be colon 04, right? Or 03. Row 1, 0, 1, 2, right? So 0, 1, 2, so it's first 3 rows. Okay, when I run it, there you go. I will see the first 3 rows. Can? If I want to use LOC, can you tell me what should be inside? What should be inside here? What should be inside? Okay.
The same thing.
Yeah, I want to print the same thing, correct? But I want to use LOC instead of IOC. So what should I key in inside there? It's going to be A colon C. You understand why not? Because the first 3 rows, the index is A, B, C. So I extract A, B, and all the way to C. So I put A colon C. Yeah? And then when I run it, can you see the 2 output? They are the same. Exactly the same. But I use a different way of referencing. Got it? Okay? Hello. Can? Very quiet, but make sure you know this because this is you just can't memorize it. You need to know what I want. Then after you read the question what I want, then you need to know what to push in to extract the data. Yeah. So that's it. Okay. Good. C. Yeah. Let me finish the simple one first. Okay. I will give you a break very soon. All right. What I want to do is that I want to extract only 2 columns, name and score. Okay. And happen, name and score, they are side by side. Okay, so how to do it? Can you tell me? TA dot, let's say use IOC. If I want to extract the name and score, happen to side by side. Can you see? Side by side. Okay, name and score. I want to use this called IOC, that means the actual value, right? So what's the number should I key in? It's going to be 0 colon 2. Okay? Why? Because the first characters I have is row. Yeah. So since sorry, this is wrong. I need to put colon comma. Okay. Why I need a colon there is because the first one is row. I want to extract all the rows. But of that 2 columns, say 0 colon 2. Why 0 colon 2? Because my name and my score happen to be column 1, column 2, right? So it's 0 and 1. So that's why it's 0 colon 2. Got it? So then when I run it,